So today, boys, we're going to do something a little bit differently. Now, we're going to be ranking each weight class from worst to best. Now, I know the graphics that are here are a little bit outdated. You know, Tom Aspinall, Drickus is Leon is the champ. I know. But we got it. We got it. We know what weight classes mean what. And we're going to start off very easily. The worst weight class, obviously, without a doubt, is heavyweight. It's honestly not even close. You can't even argue with me. Heavyweight it's unarguable. Taliesin Texeira has 2 fights in the UFC, and he's ranked 15. Tai Tuivasa is Tai Tuivasa, and he's ranked 12. Okay, half of the 60% of the ranked heavyweights are on a losing fight. They're coming off of a losing fight. All right, heavyweight is cooked. Nothing we can do to save it at this very moment besides just invite Gable Steveson to join the UFC. I know I don't like him. I don't want him here. But if he's able to save whatever we have going on, then let's just do it. All right, whatever. Okay. Next, the second worst division in the UFC right now. Now I got some pushback from this. I said it was welterweight. I said that the second worst division in the UFC is welterweight. Now, if you look at the welterweight rankings, right, we have Shavkat number 3, Sean Brady number 2, Bilal number 1. Sean Brady got whooped out by Bilal Muhammad. Shavkat we haven't seen in God knows how long. Leon, rank 4, is 0-2 in his last 2, got absolutely decimated. Kamaru Usman, why is Kamaru Usman here? I know he just beat the goon, the goblin that is, where is he? Joaquin Buckley, right? So just the top 5 in welterweight is cooked. It's absolutely cooked, right? But if we take a look right next to welterweight at middleweight, we have DDP, who got crucifixed for literally 25 minutes straight. Nasruddin Imavov, who I do like, but didn't Nasruddin Imavov? Nasruddin Imavov lost to Sean Strickland. He lost to Sean Strickland in a 25-minute fight, and it's not like he got it's not like Sean Strickland got a fluke win. This was a decision win, took him to decision unanimous. Oh my god! All right, Brendan Allen's up there. Brendan Allen is looking good after fighting Renier Derwitter. Renier, how bad is Renier? How good is Renier? That's a real question that we can kind of go through. I mean, Bo Nickel, we know, is absolute hot garbage. Robert Whitaker shouldn't be ranked. Honestly, bro should retire. Israel's like 0-2 in his last 2. Anthony Hernandez is solid. Honestly, boys, in my personal opinion, the second worst division in the UFC, we're only doing men's, by the way, it's either middleweight or welterweight. It's literally either middleweight or welterweight. Now, I'm seeing people in the chat, because if you're watching this on YouTube, we're doing this live. I'm seeing people in the chat, Martin, by the way, saying light heavyweight. Light heavyweight is the second worst. It's absolutely not. We have Azmat, the professional, who's on an insane run in the UFC. He doesn't look like nothing serious if you're looking at him. Looks are deceiving. Looks are very deceiving. He's not really looking like much, but I promise, boys, this guy is doing his thing. He's running through certain people. He called out Yuri Prohaska. Personally, I think he's a madman for doing that, but Volkan Ozdemir's up there. Jamal Hill, Jan Blachowicz, Khalil, Carlos, I don't like. Big Ankh and Yuri honestly save light heavyweight. They honestly save light heavyweight. Light heavyweight has no new contenders, no up-and-comers, and cans no one can grapple. Well, I'm going to raise you that comment, Martin, to Johnny Walker and Bogdan Gustav. Bogdan Gustav is a new guy coming up. I fuck with Bogdan. He's going to do his thing. Azmat's a new dude coming up. Right there, that's 2 new contenders. I don't like Carlos Ulberg. I think bro is hot garbage. I think bro is mega garbage. So I'm not even counting him as a new up-and-comer, number 1 contender or whatever. But look, he's ranked 3. He's doing his thing. And don't forget about Zhang Minyang, who got decimated by Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker decimated Zhang Minyang. Saying Johnny Walker will never amount to anything is fucking absurd. Absolutely absurd. Johnny Walker is on a career resurgence right now like nothing we've ever seen. But boys, light heavyweight is not the second worst division. It's honestly either going to go to welterweight or middleweight. And if I really had to put my money on it, honestly, while I'm looking at it, I think it might have to go to middleweight. Actually, I don't know, man. We have Colby Covington ranked 10. We're going to look at all of the bums that are ranked in the top 15 for each for welterweight and middleweight. So for welterweight, I'm gonna count the bums out for you. Kamaru Usman's a bum. Sorry to break it to you. At some point, you need to call it a career and retire. Kamaru Usman's now a bum. Leon is borderline bum status. If he loses this fight to Prates, cut him. Get him out of here. Colby Covington, obvious bum. Gilbert Burns, no offense, but a bum. That's 4. That's 4 people. All right. Middleweight. Sean Strickland might be a bum. Drickus might. We have a bunch of dudes borderlining right now in middleweight. All right. Israel Adesanya, bum. That's it. Wow. All right. So you know what? Maybe welterweight is the second worst division in the UFC. I might have to do that. I might have to do that. And then it's so, well, okay. Sorry, boys. So it's heavyweight's the worst. Middleweight is the second worst. Welterweight is by far the third worst. Then we are going to be going light heavyweight. I'm telling you boys, there are more good number 1 contenders in light heavyweight than there are in welterweight. Let's count them out again. Newest contenders in light heavyweight. Yuri, very exciting. Ankalaev, Carlos Prates, even though I honestly don't like him. Azmat, Volkan Ozdemir, we're obviously not counting. Bogdan Gustav. And I'm counting Johnny Walker. That's 6 right there. That's 6 up and I'm counting Johnny Walker, brother. I'm counting Johnny Walker, Rico. I'm counting him. So that's 6 up and comers on light heavyweight. Middleweight, well, let's count some up and comers right here in middleweight. Nasruddin Imavov, obviously. Anthony Hernandez. I'm not counting Brendan Allen. Bro's been here forever. Kyle Brahalio, we're not counting. Actually, Kyle, we'll count. We'll count Kyle. And that's it. 3. And then the new guys over here in welterweight, there's a bunch of new guys. You know, obviously Shavkat's young-ish. Bro's like 34. Ian's young. Michael Morales is young. Sean Brady's young. Obviously, Mike Mallet is young, and so is D-Rod. Yeah, so it's looking like, it is honestly looking like, obviously heavyweight's the worst. We don't even really need to talk about it. Middleweight is the second worst. Welterweight is, you know what? Yeah, welterweight is the third worst. Honestly, I might have to switch welterweight. I honestly might have to switch welterweight and light heavyweight. Honestly. I don't know. I honestly don't know. This is hard. The first 2 we have down, though. Middleweight, garbage. Hot garbage coming out of middleweight. Trash coming out of heavyweight. Light heavyweight has some good matchups, though. Nah, fuck that. I'm putting welterweight here, bro. You know why I'm putting welterweight here at third worst, man? Because in reality, I'm not a Bilal hater. I like Bilal. Bilal beats 90% of these guys. Bilal beats actually 90% of these guys. E-Rock, Michael Morales is on the up and up. Bro, he just knocked out Gilbert fucking Burns, who is now rank 11. Bro, he got knocked out in the first round. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, actually? Actually? Seriously? Alright, and then the worst division after light heavyweight. I think it's obvious. I think it's extremely obvious here. We're going 155. Lightweight is fucking stale. I don't know if stale is the word you honestly want to use. Let's go to the lightweight. Where are the lightweight ranks? Beautiful. They're right here. They're right here. So, Islam honestly isn't even in the lightweight rankings anymore. Ilias champ. Armand too. We haven't seen Armand in 600 days. Charles just beat up Gamrot. Max is going to fight Charles. Justin is one fight out the door. Patty's last 3 opponents are combined 0-13. Dan's going to fight Armand. Gamrot just lost. Beneil Dariush is Beneil Dariush. I mean, like, come on now. Fazeev, I'm very high on, but bro is consistently injured. Renato Moicano's a podcaster. Michael Chandler's waiting to fight Conor McGregor. BSD, I don't trust BSD. Grant Dawson is Grant Dawson, and Marcel Ruffy is Marcel Ruff. Bro got submitted in his last fight. He did. Lightweight is really not that good, boys. Ilya fucking saves that division. Ilya saves that division. Now we're down to the top 3. We're down to the top 3. I think it's easy to say. I think it's easy to say, right? Let's just go take a gander at the rankings real quick, at the Pantoja rankings. So if we're looking at the Pantoja rankings, Joshua Van, number 1, super young. Moreno Royval, who, like, will just continue to fight each other over and over and over again. Amir Albizi, who's like, okay. Tatsuro Taira, which, alright, I like. Pepe, Perez, Asu. I hate Asu. Tim Elliott. When is Tim Elliott leaving the sport? Gear, welcome back. Charles Johnson, 13. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, man. And I think it's mainly because these guys are never really promoted. Alexandre Pantoja's 125 division. It's up there. It's up there. Then we're going to go 145 and then 135. 135 is definitely the best division in the UFC. That's what's going on right now. 135 is the best division in the UFC. 135 is the best division. There's a Nurmagomedov in that division, and he hasn't won a belt. All right? I don't like Islam's, but that shows you how deep that division runs. Okay? I just realized that I don't like Islam's. Like, I don't like Islam's, like, family tree, like Umar and all those dudes. Okay? But 135 is full of savages. Full of fucking animals, bro. The top 5, are we being for real? Umar Nurmagomedov, Sean O'Malley, Peter Yan, Corey Sandhagen, Song Yadong. All savages. All savages, all studs. Like, they're really going crazy. Top 15 in bantamweight is the highest skilled fighters we have seen in this sport ever. Ever. Okay, then we're gonna go to 145. 145 is the second toughest division there is. Mozavar, you know what I mean. Diego's in there. Yair, I hate Yair. Larone's all right. Sterling, savage. Arnold Allen, savage. Yusuf Zalal, savage. Steve Garcia, we just saw what he did. Brian Ortega, why are you still here? Josh Emmett, the Goblin. Giga's pretty solid. John Silva, I don't really know how I feel about you. You know, I don't really know how I feel about you, brother. But yeah, these are the rankings, boys, from the worst UFC weight class all the way to the best. So heavyweight's the worst. Then it's middleweight. Then it's welterweight. Then it's light heavyweight. Then it's lightweight. Then it's flyweight. Then it's featherweight. And then it is bantamweight. All right, boys. Easy peasy. That's it. I'll catch you guys later. Let me know if my rankings are wrong. Comment down below. Let me know. All right, man. I'll catch you guys later. E-Rock out of here. So, and that's it. That's how I end the video. I'm just going to clip that up. Throw that up on the YouTube channel. Easy fucking peasy. All right? We lost mad viewers. Honestly, don't give a fuck. I mean, obviously, I love talking to you guys. I needed to pump a YouTube video out, boys. I did. That's gonna come out at like 5 p.m. tomorrow. 5 p.m. tomorrow. We're changing up the tactics. We're totally changing up the tactics. All right, man. But hey, if you guys watch this and you guys liked what you guys watched, I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys click the link in my bio. Tap into the YouTube, sub up. It would mean a lot. You would be able to watch the video that I literally just made before your very eyes. All right, man. And I hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy yourselves. I'll be live tomorrow at 11:30, just like every other day. All right, guys.